Whenever you have training, have your staff ever say that I don't want to go training because I will lose sales, I'm not interested? How do you deal with them? How do you convince them to go to the training? Hi, this is Daryl Tan, researcher, retail psychologist here, and welcome to the Retail Sales Academia. So, coming back to the situation, you have a lot of training programs that you wanted your retail staff to actually grow to the next level, but there are a lot of resistance that they actually give you. So how do you really convince them on going into this training program? You know they will actually grow to the next level, whether it's in sales or whether it's in the skills or whether is it in terms on their own personal development. Now, I just joined one of this training event. It's a 3 days course, and I find it really interesting. And here's a little tip that I'm going to share with you. There are 3 reasons, right? 3 reasons you can use this to actually convince your retail staff to join any training course, whether it's external or your in-house training. Okay, so are you ready? Here we go. The first one, it's get an edge. Yeah. So get an edge refers here as you're gonna have an extra idea. You see, in today's world, retail has been changing a lot of things, and you really need the latest idea to solve the latest problem. And here's the interesting part. Almost every retailers are facing the same situation. Now, the challenges is that sometimes they are trying so hard to figure by themselves, and ended up they've been trying their best to think out the box, but end up is still thinking in the box. But if you join into a training program, especially out the external training program, you will notice that there are many retailers also face the same thing. They may come out or they may practice some interesting ways. And sometimes, because of like-minded people together, the trainer or the particular event may actually spark some new ideas. So that's where this get an edge comes in. The second reason is create momentum. So over here we are referring to when you have a group of like-minded people, you will actually have that kind of positive vibe. The moment whatever you do in terms on how to promote your style or how do you actually create that momentum on getting your sales and so on, you will have a lot of like-minded people. You see, the whole idea is that to create that kind of environment. What I believe is that environment is stronger than willpower. If you want to create a where you got superstar salesperson or a retail superstar, it is always great not just based on talent alone, but how do you create the environment for them to keep on the momentum? How to generate more retail superstar, right? So creating momentum is one way if you join any of this event, because you're going to have a lot of like-minded people coming together. And lastly, okay, this is the most important part. Last one is what we call as learn life lesson. Okay, so what happens is that in any event, sometimes they have some simulation games, sometimes they have activities or team building events. They don't just apply into their work, but they realize that it's also their everyday life. One great saying is that how you do something is how you do everything. Once they learn that in this particular activity, they always get aggressive, or they get very nervous, even if they go back to their normal work, or if they go back home, the way they do is still the same. So they will start to notice, hey, why did I do that? So if I want to be wiser or not so aggressive, how can I control my temper? What are the things that I can do? So that's actually creating a new paradigm or a new point of view. They'll actually start to grow different. And like I said, the second point, which is actually creating momentum, once you have a group of people having the same mindset or same way of thinking, you actually start to feel different. Right? So that's why they always say, always join the people, wherever that's around you or your friends are basically affecting you. So it means that you are a result of your environment. So 3 things you have to remember, right? So the first one is get an edge. The second one is create momentum. The third one, learn life lessons. So that's all for today. This is Daryl Tan, researcher, retail psychologist here. So I'll see you next time. Until then, let's ring the tail.